Okay, to make your own book cloth, standard cotton is your best bet. So I am going to use just a plain 100% cotton bought from my local craft store. So you're going to want that. You're going to want to cut it to the size of at least your book with the overhang that you see here. And then you're going to need a mini press, okay? Or any sort of iron. You're going to need Heat and Bond Light. This is like an iron-on adhesive. In the beginning when I started making this, I was like, Heat and Bond Light? No way, I need the maximum strength kind. Don't do that. The glue seeps through and ruins your book. It's not fun. So the light kind will do just fine. And then you need a tissue paper. I use an archival safe tissue paper. You're going to want to cut that to size as well. This needs to be cut in half, but those are the things that you need. I get a spray bottle and I will lightly mist, or in my case, make a big mess, but just a little bit of dampness to iron out any of the wrinkles. Because if you're making homemade book cloth, there will be wrinkles. And then we just want to iron those out. Everything I do on my mini press, I do on the first setting, by the way. This step may seem a little tedious, but if you have a specific image in your mind that you want to create with your book, then sometimes you need a custom color of a book cloth that isn't available online. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. The Heat and Bond has a smooth side that feels like paper and then a textured side. That side is the glue. That's the side you want to use. I always start in the middle and move out so there's no bubbles. So I'll start in the middle and work my way up. This is the speed that I go at. I don't think you need to go any faster or slower. I'll go back to the middle and go down. To the middle again and go sideways. So we're creating like a plus sign. And then before I get onto this side, I'll just finish this side by doing some diagonals. So once again to the middle and kind of going down there, there, and one more. And that way there's no bubbles in there. I'll do the same for the top. These kind of diagonal motions. And then I flip it and do the same on this side. And then you want to grab a corner and peel up the paper backing for the Heat and Bond. If for some reason you encounter that it hasn't lifted, you could always put it back down and do a quick iron over it, but just peel like that. And then you take your tissue paper and you iron the same exact way. You should flip it over, make sure there's no bubbles. Sometimes there will be like a bubble on this side of it, and you can fix that by simply just running over it with your iron and making sure. It just means that it hasn't adhered to the adhesive, your little adhesive sandwich that you made. So you just need to add a little bit of heat, and then that should fix it for you. Okay, you have homemade book cloth.